Christmas, and you may be confused why I'm saying Merry Christmas and there's Christmas decor behind me, but since my birthday is tomorrow and it's the Christmas season, I thought I'd put two and two together! Alright, so this is my birthday Disney Park Essentials video. And it's funny because mine being in November, it's going to be a little different for probably you if your birthday is not in November or Christmas or around Christmas, because you won't be celebrating the same things or have the same things available. This is kind of awkward. First things first, when going to the Disney parks, there are a couple things that I absolutely have to have. Me being me, one of the first things I have to have and I have to wear, and I have been wearing every single day since before, or not every single day, every single year since before I can remember, has been a tiara. Note tiara. I don't actually wear this every single year, but I do have a small collection of tiaras, and normally on my birthday, no matter where I am, whether I'm in school or working or whatever, of course if I'm on stage I'm not going to be wearing a tiara, but I have to wear a tiara because it's Danny Day, it's my birthday, so why the heck not feel like a princess? That also said, I also love sparkly things. So normally I'll do my makeup super sparkly. My makeup's not done right now because glitter takes a lot to get off. But normally I'll wear, like, I have some sparkly glitter. It's like, not like glue, but it's like a sticky like substance that I'll put around my cheeks. And sometimes I'll put it on my skin. And I even have a pixie dust poof that I'll kind of dab in my hair a little bit and dab on my shoulders and my chest so it looks like I've been pixie dusted, because if you're a princess, you should be pixie dusted. Speaking of sparkly things, I have to have some sort of pretty princess sparkly shirt. You're probably getting a theme here. On my birthday, I like to feel like a princess. That said, you need your princess sash. I've used this for like multiple years and I just now added extra glitter to it, so I find that quite funny if you ask me. Now you can get sashes pretty much anywhere nowadays. I got this one at Claire's, but I suggest actually going on Etsy because they have some really cute sashes that you can get of any color you want. Glitter, not glitter, metallic, not metallic, whatever you want, they got it. Since we're going to the parks, you need a magic band. Bam! Woo! Magic band! This is actually the first magic band I ever got ever. It actually has my name on the inside. This was the complimentary magic band that they gave to the cast members when My Magic Plus first came out. And so I got mine in pink, of course. But this one has been glitterified to death! Rhinestones and everything. Alright, now that we're all ready to go to the parks, there's a couple of other things before we go to the parks that we kind of need to plan ahead for. One being fast passes. Normally I always like starting my day at Magic Kingdom, and I'll go into more detail why in a moment. But since my birthday takes place around Thanksgiving, which is one of the busiest times of the year, I always try to book my fast passes ASAP because most of the rides that I like going on, the fast passes go pretty quickly. So I booked mine like literally the hour that I could, and I got like Space Mountain for this year, and Meeting Mickey, and I think Splash Mountain. And honestly, those aren't even as early as I wanted to. They're like later in the afternoon, which I was kind of bummed out about. But I mean, that's just a good example of how, depending on when your birthday is, you gotta plan ahead. It's not staying on my head. Speaking of going to the parks, a birthday button. Now I have the wonderful privilege of going to the parks every single day for work, so I can grab a birthday button whenever I want. But if you don't have the leisure like I do to be able to get a birthday button before your birthday, the first thing, as soon as you walk into that park, go to City Hall, Guest Relations, or any merchandise location and get a birthday button and get your name written on it. Normally what we would do is we get it ahead and like write our name really nice, and depending on what year you're turning, we put the year on it. And what I like doing is I like taking glitter nail polish and sparkling it around because it gets the cast members' attention. Now some people don't like being pointed out, like, you know, they don't want people to say happy birthday to them every 2 seconds. but they're not me, so I like the world to know it's my birthday. Did I mention my birthday's tomorrow? A cupcake! Now, some people think this is really silly, but since I like going to the parks on my birthday, I like going bright and early in the morning because the parks normally get really busy as the day goes on. So you don't really have time to sit and do the whole cake thing, and I don't want to wait until later that evening before I sit and eat a big old cake. So what I like doing, and I like doing this for my friends as well, whenever we go to the parks for their birthday, is I go to Publix, to be honest, because Publix has the best cupcakes, in case you didn't know, and they're Disney tasting for a cheaper price than Disney. But if you don't have time to go and grab a cupcake before your birthday and you gotta go grab a cupcake now, honestly, I suggest either Starbucks, because sometimes they'll have cupcakes, or the Disney parks. Disney parks have, like I just said, excellent cupcakes. And although you may not be able to bring a lighter in and put a candle in there and say happy birthday, some restaurants will actually have candles set aside and they'll stick one in there and light it for you. So if you have that availability or ability to do that, then do that. If not, we always have a cupcake right before. Like I got my mom, for example, I got her an espresso peanut butter cupcake from Publix, and we put a little candle in it, and I wished her happy birthday, and that's what she ate for breakfast. Because I mean, it's your birthday. You should be able to eat a cupcake for your birthday. This hat does not want to stay on my head. Speaking of food, a birthday meal. Pick, like, if you're going to the parks, pick either dinner or lunch or breakfast, or if you have the money to splurge on all of it, one for each one. My favorite birthday meal was absolutely, and this was a once in a lifetime opportunity, was eating at Cinderella's Royal Table. And I'll put the vlog in the description below. But that was a special thing that my roommate Emily got to do for me because she was currently working there, and she was able to get a table for 3 of us to go in at the very last minute. And like literally, like all of the pictures of me, I'm like hyperventilating and like holding back tears because at the time I worked at Fantasyland and I never was able to go into the castle. And so the fact that I was able to go into it was just, it was truly magical. That, and they had it all decorated for Christmas. So that made it even more special for me. Oh, and this year, and I always try to do this every year, my favorite hotel is the Grand Floridian. I think it's absolutely gorgeous and it's right in front of Magic Kingdom. And so what we do is, I kind of picked this also because we get a 20% discount because we're cast members. But what I do is I get breakfast there because they have Mickey waffles. So what I do is I pack up my cupcake and, I wake up, I eat my cupcake for breakfast, get the little happy birthday song in. Then we go to breakfast at the Grand Floridian Cafe. I get my Mickey waffle, and I get to sit in my pretty castle. I call it my beach castle, sorry. And then we take the boat and we go to Magic Kingdom. And it's just I love the water, so it's like a very magical experience for me. But it's something fun that you can do. Pick a resort, somewhere special. It doesn't have to be a resort you're staying at. Pick somewhere special to go for breakfast. It's kind of like a nice fun way to get the day going, get the ball rolling if you like to start the day and if you have a jam-packed day planned. Nighttime shows. I normally like watching Fantasmic every single year on my birthday, but there were 2 years where I actually wasn't able to do it because they were doing roof on it and I wanted to cry. I was so upset. But that said, it is the Christmas season around my birthday, so there's plenty of Christmas-themed nighttime shows to go and see. So this year, Jared and I are actually going to go see the Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam Christmas special at Disney's Hollywood Studios, which is where I work. We're going to be going there and watching that because he's never seen it before. I have. And as cast members, we get kind of like a holiday little packet thing that we get like free popcorn and stuff for the holiday season. And so we're gonna get our popcorn, sit down in our spot, eat our popcorn, and watch the show. It'll be a great way to end the night, especially because that's actually early that night, and so we'll be able to go home early and get some sleep because I have to work the next day. And last but not least, and I make this a priority every single year, no matter how old I am turning, and I made my mom go and do this too, going and seeing Mickey at the Town Square Theater, I believe is what it's called, at Magic Kingdom, and getting him to sing happy birthday to you. Like, you haven't had happy birthday be sang to you until you've had Mickey Mouse sing it to you. It's like you feel so special and you feel like a 5-year-old again. Like watching my mom and watching Mickey sing to my mom for her birthday this last year like made me cry. It was the first time she had ever done magic words with Mickey, and so that was a special experience in itself, and the fact that he pulled her aside and was talking just to her, and it wasn't like she wasn't there for us, for the kids. It was all for her, and she was just like, oh, thank you, Mickey. It was adorable. Absolutely loved it. But I love it too. Like it's Mickey singing you happy birthday on your birthday. That's such a big deal. And so I always make fast passes. I know it seems really silly out of all the different things that I can do. I make fast passes to go see Mickey, but it's a big deal to me. And that's actually gonna be the first thing that we do after we finish eating. We're gonna hop on the boat, go to Magic Kingdom, and see Mickey. So those are my birthday essentials for going to having a birthday at the parks. There's a lot more that goes into it. Lots and lots of pre-planning and figuring out where we're gonna go, what we're gonna do when. And I've done different things every year. Some things I do the same. Like we always like checking out the gingerbread house at the Grand Floridian after we've eaten there, and getting a picture there. But like every birthday is going to be different from mine because they won't have the gingerbread house there. They may have something else going on that you can get to do. Like if you have a birthday during Food and Wine or the Flower and Garden Festival, you can go to the concerts that they have there. Or if it's during Halloween, you can go to a Halloween party. One year we did Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. It was the first time I ever went, and we just spent the whole day at Magic Kingdom, and it was a lot of fun. I got to be literally on Main Street when it was snowing on my birthday. So look into what Disney has to offer, check out the restaurants, check out the shows, make your fast passes and your reservations as soon as possible because you want to have a very carefree, fun, packed birthday. Unless you're Jared and just wants to sit and stay home and do absolutely nothing. But that's him. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the thumbs up button because, I mean, it's my birthday tomorrow. So thank you for watching. Hit subscribe because I'm going to be doing Vlogmas here soon. And I'm really excited about it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Merry Christmas. And happy birthday if it's your birthday.